Yo, sup? You know who this is? This is Marc Dobbs, along with my lovely wife, LaShawn Dobbs, and we are
The Dobbs Fusion.
welcome back. Welcome back. That sounds like a movie. Welcome back. Welcome back. Something. Anyway, today, I was looking at a movie, an old movie. A lot of you might know what it is. White Man Can't Jump. Very old movie, and it's a movie I used to watch. Trying to get a little amped up, for basketball or just to talk junk or just for laughs and stuff like that. But it was a certain part up there that I actually didn't think about till I was married. To maybe about a month ago, I had this thought. It was a scene when about Gloria and I think the name was Billy. It was Billy. They was at the hotel, right? And let's see, and they was asleep, and she woke up and asked and said like she was thirsty. So he got out the bed and got her some water, and she had a straight attitude with the dude, which was just rude. I was mad at her, So it's like my main point is that and he was like, you said you're thirsty. I'm gonna get you some water or some juice, and if he's and some other stuff he said I'm not gonna say, a little X-rated that he said, but the main point is, a lot of times women want men to think like a woman and want them to sympathize and all this other stuff, and she want him to be like, I too thirst. I might like we don't do that, Well, you might have some that's
what. Because I'd let you do a lot of talking.
You might have some brothers out there that do all that sympathizing.
That will be sympathetic, yes.
But this is just not the time to be sympathetic for something to drink. Like, if you're parched, I'm gonna get you something to drink. I'm not gonna sympathize. I too thirst. Yes, I could just taste my spit and all this stuff, and I'm not gonna do that. Who got time for that? I'm gonna get up and get something to drink. I wish my wife would say like, look at me like I'm crazy, and say like, you supposed to sympathize. The devil. What you think, people? What you think about this?
Listen, him and his nonsense, right? So basically, we're using that as an example to say that men cannot always understand where we're coming from, ladies. It doesn't have to be it doesn't have to be that you want water and you want him to sympathize with you being thirsty. But it can be other things. Like, that's the point that my husband's trying to make on tonight, is that it can be, there can be other things that you desire your husband to sympathize with. And I think men do it also, though. There's things, I honestly believe that there's things that you want us to be empathetic towards, right?
We have some stuff.
Okay, then. So why?
But we don't do it like y'all.
Us, yo?
We don't do it like, we don't do all the extraness like y'all do. But, we communicate differently, and a lot of times we don't understand each other, or we just don't take the time out to, understand each other.
Mm-hmm. And because we don't, though, I remember a time when my husband and I think we were talking about something, and God spoke to him and said, the moment you stop sympathizing with what your wife is going through, then you might as well just be single, kind of thing. Because basically what you were saying, see, you don't even remember, he's like clueless over there, like, what is she talking about? Basically, what he was saying is, because we are one and because we are married, we have to learn how, even though it may not be a concern to you, or, it's like, okay, whatever. But take that time to see where your spouse is coming from. Take that time to really get close to them, to just hear them out, because communication is such a big part of marriage. It may seem silly to you, but it may be something a little bit deeper than the surface of what they are projecting.
That's true.
Saying? That's
true. And I just can't stand, like, the non-communication. Like, men, we like, well, me, just be direct with what you want, what you want. Don't go all around the equator, around the moon, around Jupiter, then make it all the way back to Earth just to say something. We're like, well, why didn't you just say that or ask? I'm a woman.
Yes, I do that. I gotta go into, I don't know,
go into the history.
I go into parables.
It's like reading the book of Luke, going through the whole history.
But ladies, wives, you can understand where I'm coming from. It's like you just want him to get it, and sometimes they just don't get it. And it's true, right? Sometimes you just don't get it. Sometimes you just don't get it. So because they don't get it every time, it's like you share more thinking that, okay, maybe they'll understand more if I can relate it to something. So I know that's why I do it. And then it's like, I think he's bored because now I done went all the way around the bend and back again. Asleep. But he's something else. You see what I go through? You see what I go through, right? But just remember, no matter what, I know this is very comical because that's what we do, but then we get serious. And this is a serious time now. You're in a marriage, and although you may not always understand what it is exactly that your wife is looking for, or you may not understand exactly what your husband is looking for, the most important thing is communication. And when we communicate with one another effectively, by really hearing the person, listening and hearing, it's actually two different things. So we have to really listen and hear the person instead of while they're speaking that you're just trying to think of something to say while they're talking. Because when we really begin to hear one another, we'll begin to understand what it is that you're really looking for. If you just want me to sympathize with you and you just want me to meet you where you are, I may not know exactly what it is that you're going through or exactly what it is that you really want. But I can meet that need as far as being, I could be a little crazy and sympathetic towards you. So I thirst.
Get some water. Get some water. That's it right there. I don't know. You have anything else to say?
I think that's it. Did you have anything?
Nope.
Nah, we good.
Team Billy.
What? Okay. He's just wilding. So, these videos will be available on our YouTube channel at Marc LaShawn Dobbs. Please feel free to go ahead and subscribe to our YouTube channel. And you can also check us out on our website at thedobbsfusion.com. I'm not going to get confused like I did with the last video. We're going to do this in one shot. thedobbsfusion.com. TheDobbsfusion.com. Bam!
Damn. Oh, you might want to spell your name LaShawn because they might spell it SHAUN.
Oh, yeah. LaShawn. LaShawn. So our YouTube channel is Marc, MARC, LaShawn, LaShawn, Dobbs, DOBBS.
That's it.
My spelling on point tonight, right?
Yeah. In the words of what's that girl from Martin, dark skin, from B2B? Peace.